Hi friends, good morning. My name is Achyut and I'm from Isaac. So today in this class, we will discuss about selection sort algorithm in Java, right? So let's not waste the time. Let's get into the class, right? So I hope you can see my Visual Studio code, right? So in this, we have to create the file called selection sort algorithm dot Java, right? So before writing the code, we will go from selection sort algorithm, right? So first of all, we have to know how this selection sort algorithm will work, right? For example, here I will take n is equal to 5, right? And I will take 5 values, which is 4, and give some space here, 4, 5, 1, 2, and 7, right? So selection sort will work. For example, so it will start from 4 to 7, right? From index 0 to until n, right? So first of all, it will take 4, right? It will take 4 and choose minimum is 4. So first of all, it will take minimum number as 4, right? Then after, it will check the rest of the array. And wherever it finds the lowest number, then that number will be swapped with the first number, right? So 4 is the minimum number. So I will check, is there a number which is less than 4 or not? So I will check 6. So 6 is greater than 4, and 1, so it is smaller, right? And we are having 2, it is also smaller, and we are having 7, it is also smaller. But the lowest number is 1. So then what is the output? So 1, 6, 4, 2, and 7. See here, 1 and 4 is swapped, right? 1 and 4 is swapped, right? So in this way it will be swapped, right? So consider second one. 6 is the minimum one, right? 6 is the minimum one. And I will check the whole array. And what is the smallest one? 2. Then 6 and 2 will be swapped. So now the output will be 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7, right? So like that it will be the loop will be iterated. Next one is 4, and it will check, is there a number which is smaller or not. So if it does not find any smaller number, then the number will be here only. The number will not be swapped. And 6 and 7. So we got the sorted numbers 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Right? So in this way, the selection sort algorithm will work. Right? I hope you understand. Right? So this is what the sorting algorithm is. Selection sort algorithm. So I hope you understand the problem statement and the algorithm. Now I will write the code. So first of all, I will write import java.util.star, right? After that, I will write scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, right? So after that, I will write int n is equal to sc dot next int, right? And I will take an array, right? New int of size n, right? And I will read the values in the array, which starts from I is equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, right? So after that, I will write air of I is equal to sc dot next int. So I have read the values, right? So here I have to write the main method, which is public static void main string args, right? So in this you have to copy all this code, cut this, and here paste it here, right? So I hope you understand till now, right? So always code will run from the main function, which is public static void main, right? Yeah. So we got the, like we have read the values in the array, right? So now I will traverse on that array. Right? So first of all, I want the minimum position. So I will write minimum position is equal to, so I have to check it. What is the minimum position or what is the minimum position in that array. So for that, I am writing this min as the minimum as the function. And you can write minimum function, right? So in this, I have to pass the array, right? So I have to give the current index, right? So each time I have to check, right? First I will check from here, and after that I will check from here, and after that I will check from here, and after that I will check from here. So each time the index is changing, right? So that's why I have to give the index also, and it has to travel up till n minus 1, right? N minus 1 means, so this value, the last value. So each time we are traversing to the end of the value, right? So then that function will give the minimum number. Right? So then I will take, so whenever we got the minimum number, so what we have to do, we have to swap the numbers, right? We have to swap that numbers. So I will take C. I am taking the int I is equal to 0, right? So when air of I, which is air of 0, which is the first value, right? Which is the first value. So I am taking that value in that temp variable, right? So after that, so I will do, so after taking the first value, so that I will swap it. Then air of I is equal to air of min cos, right? So what I'm doing is, the first element I'm storing in the temp variable, right? And in the first position I am swapping to the minimum position. I hope you understand, right? In the first position, so whenever I got the minimum position here, right? So then I have to replace the element, right? See here. So whenever I got the first element 1, which is smaller than the first element, right? 4 is the first element, and we got the smaller than the first element. Then what I have to do? I have to swap this number, right? 1 to 4. So that is all I'm doing. So in the place of, what is the air of I here? So air of I is 4. So in the place of air of I am pushing this 1 to. I am pushing this 1 here. In the place of air of I am pushing air of min pos, which is 1, right? So in the place of 4, I will push 1 here, and in the place of in the place of 1, I'll push air of I. That's it. So how can I do it? So in the minimum position, and I will push air of, or you can write, sorry, in the air of minimum position, you have to write temp here. You have to write temp here, right? I hope you understand, right? So first of all, what I have done, so I will take the current position. I have take the current position and I have stored that value into the temp variable, right? We got the current position. And if you find any minimum number, and if you find any minimum number, then you have to replace this value, like replace this current index value to the minimum position, right? See, for example, I will give the values here. I'll just copy this thing and I will paste it here. See here. So what the problem is? So we got the first element 4. So AR of I is 4, right? And whenever you got the minimum position, right? Whenever you got the minimum position, so which is 1, then you have to swap to the 4, right? So that's why, what is the AR of I? 4, right? So in the place of 4, I am telling, please change the 4 to 1. Please change the 4 to 1. So AR of I is equal to, see, AR of I is equal to AR of min post, which is 1. So I'm changing the value here, right? Then I've got 1 here and I've got 4 here, right? How can you get 4 here? I'm changing this AR of minimum post. What is the minimum post? 1, right? In the place of 1, I'm telling to put temp. So what temp? Just AR of I. So what is AR of I? Which is 4, right? So in this way the swapping will be done. I hope you understand, right? So then after swapping, I just have to traverse on that loop. After all the iteration, I'll just print the AR of I. I'll just print the AR of I, right? System.out.println AR of I plus, and I'll give some space in between every number, right? I hope you understand. So now we have to write the minimum function, right? Minimum function logic. So here I will write public static int, right? So each time I have to return int value. So which is minimum function, right? So the first thing we are having array. So int arr, only int, and after that we are having int. So we are take int I and we can take j and k, or start and end, start and end, right? So in this way we can write the function, right? So we got the minimum function, right? Yeah, so we got the minimum function. So first of all, what I have told you, so first of all we have to take the minimum value as AR of 0, right? So I am taking the first element as the minimum number, right? The first element as the minimum number. Then see here. So instead of AR of 0, I will take start. So start is the first number, right? As you know, start is the first number, right? See here. So I'm starting from start to till end, right? Here I have to check the condition. If AR of I less than min, right? If you find AR of I less than min, then you have to change min value to the I, right? Min value to the I, and you have to return min, right? So here I have to take the tag type, right? That's it, right? So what I have taken? I have taken the first value is start, right? Instead of year of 0, I have taken the start, right? The start is the first value, right? See here. So I value is the 0, right? Start is the first value. Instead of I'm writing here start. That's it, right? We got start and we got the end. So we got start and we got the end. So I'll check if that start value, if the start value is less than the minimum or not, right? So it will traverse until the end of the array, and it will check if you find any minimum number or not. If it finds, then I will change that start to the I. So wherever that current index, when you find the minimum number, then I will change that minimum number to that I. I hope you understand, right? See here. So I will traverse all these elements, and whenever you find this minimum, first I am taking the minimum number is 4, right? So which is start. So whenever I will traverse all the array, and whenever I find the minimum number than the 4, then I will change the minimum number, right? So first we are having start. So after that, when we have 1 here, then I will change that current index I. So I is this here. So what is the index here? 0, 1 and 2. So 2 is the lowest number, right? 2 is the lowest number. So when we got this 2 index, like when we do index 2, right, which is the lowest number in the array, so then this number will be come here. See here, this number will be come here, and we will set, and we will swap that number here. We will swap that number. So this is the logic to swap, right? The same thing will be done. The same thing will be done, right? The same thing will be done. So next time it will pass after 0. Next time it will pass 1 and until n. First time it will pass 0 and n minus 1. After that it will pass 1 to n minus 1. After that it will pass 2 to n minus 1, 3 to n minus 1, 4 to n minus 1. So like this until n. So each time you will get the minimum number, and you have to swap it, right? Simple. That's it. I hope you understand, right? And if you have any doubts in this class, right, just please comment in the chat. So let's run this program. Just click on F5. Let's see, yes, there is no errors. So first of all, I'll give 5 here, right? So this is the numbers, right? So first one is 4, and the second one is 6, 1, 2, and 7. So what is the output? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. See, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, right? So in this way we can do the selection sort algorithm in Java, right? Simple, right? So if you find any difficulties in this code, just please comment in the chat. I will definitely help you out. And if you think this video is helpful for you, then please like the video, and please share this video to your friends and family members so that they can be benefited from this video. And please do subscribe to my channel, and please ring the bell icon. Then only you get the notification whenever I upload videos on the YouTube, or otherwise you will not get the notification. Thank you, friends. Jai Hind.